Investigator Sam Salzwedel looked into the state inspection report.
In Tucson, the Arizona Department of Health Services lists 401 child care providers. Now, let's say that each one of these figures represents 20 facilities. In 2017, the department assessed penalties against 41 of those providers, and only 9 out of them, about 2%, were assessed penalties of $400 or more. So we tried to talk to some of those providers about some of the more serious violations. Can I talk to you about those fines? At Small Hands Big Dreams, state surveyors reported a child climbing out of a crib, a child playing with running water in the bathroom, a child standing on a table with a balloon up to their mouth, and later climbing onto a kitchen island, and alone in a laundry room with chemicals and a snake aquarium. Why were you assessed so many penalties?
Because I had bad employees, and when parents were told not to come in, when I had kids here already, 10 is my limit, they would come in and drop them off, and my employees would not stop them.
Amy Monreal says she has new staff, no problems, and supportive parents.
They trust me with their kids, and they love the employees I have with me now, and they feel safe with my kids.
At Arancia Guadalupana Lab School's previous location, the report said a 2-year-old child was left behind in the classroom while the other children were on a walking field trip. That center was closed, so we went to the organization's new site several miles away. All the doors are locked, which is probably a good idea at a daycare center. I've talked to a couple staff members, told them I'm here. The same woman was the director of the old location and new location. She declined an interview opportunity, but on the phone said the previous violations have nothing to do with the new facility. At Pequeños Gigantes, the report said a video shows 2 staff holding the child down by their hands and feet, while another staff is attempting to place something in the child's mouth. The child is observed crying and saying no and attempting to get away. Staff also admitted to placing tahini, chili powder, on their finger and threatening to place it in the children's mouths if they do not listen. The Arizona Department of Health Services denied a public records request for that video. Is there a manager, owner, somebody around I could talk to about this?
No, not right now.
At the Apple Tree Learning Centers, the report said, child was left in the van after it returned to the facility from picking up children from school. The child did not know how to unbuckle their seatbelt, and the director did not realize the child did not get off the van. Is there a supervisor or ose around I could talk to?
Owner.
But the owner did not come to the door and did not respond to requests for comments.
Say hi. Hi.
Amani Academy invited us back for a tour. Abdullahi Omar is one of the owners and has 2 of his own kids at the facility.
We're utilizing all the guidance they're giving us, and we thank them for that guidance and the help they provided us so far in trying to be familiar with all the rules.
Out of all Tucson child care centers in 2017, Amani Academy was assessed the biggest penalty of $1,700. They reached an agreement to pay $600. One of the violations was 16 school-age children were sleeping in a room with a licensed capacity of only 4. The center primarily serves the refugee community.
My son has been coming here for the past couple of years, and he has autism. And I totally consider this place as a safe zone for him. Everybody is very cooperative. They love him. He loves them.
These facilities are not required to tell parents about their violations. So if you want to see how your child's daycare is doing, you can search the reports for over the last 3 years. You can find that link on our website.